a standardized pizza. Yeah, bread, tomato-y thing, tomato base, stuff, grilled. That's all you need for a pizza. Ever played Wild Left Games Call of Juarez? Never heard of it. I don't know what that is, but the name's Paul, not Full, by the way. Oh, Baz, I don't disagree. I mean, I had chili beef burgers before, along with chili wedges, so, you know. I'm all for the spice. Call of Juarez, is that an old shooter? I genuinely don't know. Just a bit. They got a bit over the top on the signs in Canada. Feels like there's a road sign every 10 yards. Sorry, meters. Just sign. Do this, don't do that. You've put so many signs up, people don't read them anymore. Switch off. It's more of a BC thing than a Canada thing. What do all what buttons do, Bill Davis? News on the house game. Well, exactly, John. You can't read them because there's too many words. Twisty roads in this Canada map. A woman who's fined for driving through a bus gate in Chelmsford has won her appeal after successfully arguing that there were simply too many road signs for the brain to process. Well, I mean, they do have strict guidelines over the placement of signs. You know, how many they can be, how often they can be, what size they are, how big the letters have to be, how many warnings they have to... Like, there's so many regulations over it. It's heavily regulated. But then if the council comes along and starts slapping signs up left, right and centre, she may a lawyer may have said, you have a case here for there just being too many signs. And she's obviously put it forward as a defense, and they've agreed with her. I don't know. There's only so much you can read whilst concentrating on driving. Games are still available on Steam, and it's like bloody action shoot game vest spaghetti western movies. You would love them good story with cheeky jokes, right? I will say one thing about Canada right now. It's very twisty. I feel like you don't go straight for more than a few hundred meters and then you're turning again. We'll see where it takes us, Tigger. You're in the Rocky Mountains, very flat and straight in the prairies. Cool. East to west in Norway. I've driven Norway a few times. Quite a few times, actually. Not IRL, obviously. I think it's Saskatchewan, is how you say it.
I love it when the overhead gantry signs say stuff like wash your hands. Thanks sign. Thanks for telling me when I'm no way near a sink.
Chris? Zintaus, thank you very much. Thank you for gifting 10 subs, Zintaus. Welcome, guys. Appreciate the support. Thank you. This flashing green thing, man. President's house. Kenworth dealer. Let's get a cheeky repair while we're here. Your favourite sign in British motorway? Sign saying sign out of use. $200, is that it? Bargain. Aha. Aha, they've got a few more jobs here. Wrong way, that's a good one. 6 tons to Pemberton. Oh, there's only like, there's that one. Which is 11 tons of animal food to Cache Creek. You have news, you quit smoking. Dude, you must have a lot more money right now. Oh, there's the M1045 to Pemberton. Cache Creek. Well, that journey encompassed by that journey, so I think we'd go there. I think I'm going to take a very quick bathroom break, so I shall be right back and leave you with my favourite advert. Made myself a quick instant coffee while I was in there. Wasn't there a guy who used to have a Twitch name, Year of the Chair or something? I'm sure there was. No, I had it to you earlier. I wanted a coffee. Well, I made a proper coffee during the interval. So that's wearing off now, so gone for an instant coffee. I don't have time to make a proper one. It is kind of like the number 8, isn't it? It looks a bit like a treble clef on a music thing as well. Did I take the job? I can't remember. I thought I did. Scumbag timing. Dan and Phil fan, thank you very much for 55 months, Dan. Oh wow, the pickup is just over the road, look at this. Take job, thank you. Presume it's around the back here somewhere. JD Viddy, thank you for 13 months. Where's the trailer? Wow, okay. Some dodgy military equipment around the back of a car dealer. I see how this is. I see where they make their money. Look at this. Just tucked away around the back. Second-hand Humvees, yeah. Let's just see what the route looks like. Now, there's something. Wait, we just found the Kenworth dealer, didn't we? Ah, so what's that? One must be a Vista. Coastline mining. We're not going to discover merit by the look of it unless we physically go there and do a loop like that. And then Cache Creek. That should discover that. Okay, looks okay. That's fine. Yeah, I reckon one's a viewpoint, one's a agency. Just about spotted that flashing green arrow. It's almost too late. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the indicator sound. On the one hand, it's noticeable. On the other hand, it sounds a little bit like a clicky toy. But, you know, it's still not as bad as an MAN truck with its which is ridiculous. The sound of this reminds me of, what's that thing that you press? It's like a dog trainer, and it's got like a, it's like a bulbous thing. You press it, it goes, makes a popping sound. Yeah, like a clicker trainer. Those dog clicker trainer things. Sounds like that. Disable the seatbelt warning in your vehicles. Really? Can you even do that? I thought it was mandatory. The only time I really fall foul of this seatbelt warning thing is, you know, like if you got like a bag or something, you put a bag of stuff on the back seat and it thinks somebody's sat there, so it starts going ping, ping. Like, there's nobody sat there. That's annoying. It's just a fuse, fair enough. This is a mod, Mike. This is the Pro Mods Canada now. We've been driving through the DLC maps, but now we're in Canada. It's Pro Mods. Disable the open door warning on your cab lights. Why? I mean, some warnings are fairly useful. totally. It's quite a rumbly engine sound. Strangely, the engine's quieter on the outside than it is on the inside. See roughly where we are now. Vehicles should not have computers in them. Why not? Would you happily travel on a plane that didn't have a computer in it? Makes them less reliable. That's a very old school way of thinking. Even the Apollo spacecraft had a computer in it. That was in the 60s. So you just entirely rely on a person and electrical wires. Crumbs, thank you for 31 months. Okay, night gaming. I see how it is. Eyesight navigation. What happens when you look out the window and you don't see anything? Thank you very much, Night Gaming, for gifting 20 subs. Please pull over ahead and perform a brake check. Okay. I think you'll find my brakes are working, but okay. Guys, if you just got gifted a sub, Night Gaming is the man to thank. Thank you so much, sir. Checking brakes. Okay. Hey. Hello. That's fine. We're all good. It's only illegal if somebody notices it. I call it smart. I'm gonna sneeze. Called it. You know you're going to sneeze and there's nothing you can do about it. It's annoying when that happens. I think this is a detour, isn't it? Mr. Valmet, thank you for 69 months. Well, that gave Valmet a sub-message anyway. TF2 tomorrow, yes. So, Transport Fever 2 tomorrow, playing the early access. Well, not early access, it's like the closed beta version, I think. And then one of the guys from Urban Games will be joining us at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock UK time. 6 o'clock European time. So basically, he's going to tell us about the new features and answer any questions you may have about the way the stuff works. Why does it say be quiet? Why are you talking? You shouldn't be talking, it says be quiet. It's a sponsor. They make power supplies and cooling fans and stuff. And my computer has a Dark Power Pro 1200 watt power supply, and it's good, very good. I'm hoping at some point I'll get to go over to Germany and meet the Be Quiet team and maybe like build a computer or something. Pretty awesome. Yeah, particularly you, Chris. That sign is meant for you. Uh-oh, I smell danger. This is the International 9900, the new one. I think on Womble. No Womble I did not, because it must have flown past, so I do apologise. I think Night Gaming's sub-bomb knocked it out of the way, so I missed it. Thank you, Sir Womble, welcome back. Cam loops discovered. Sounds like part of an engine block, doesn't it? Quicker to go that way. It's fine. Oh, Look at the timing. Amazing. Yeah, you'd think so, Simmer J, but sadly they don't seem to want to. Yeah, I'd love it if they'd put some of the older trucks in there, but it's the same way that manufacturers don't want you to show any emissions, you know? Like, we're all driving around in diesel trucks, and yet there's not a hint of combustion fumes. They all pretend like there's zero emissions. Is that a fire over there or something dead ahead? Okay. Just like Volkswagen diesel. Definitely something down there. Beside your steering wheel. Left panel is mostly stream control, right panel is game control. So anything from opening windows to putting lights on to putting wipers on, that kind of thing. I have different folders of stuff depending on what I'm doing, which game I'm playing. Womble, if I'd have said that joke, people would have groaned at me. You say it, it's fine. Stream of life. Was it that good, Beacon? Conventions. Don't have any plans to at the moment. I think, like Dave was asking me if I'm going to Irish Series, but I'm not. No plans to. Yeah, Little Davis. Carburettor, that is really old school, Lord Winter. Yes, totally. Is that what it is, Chris? Is that what BC stands for? Basic Canada. I don't know, God. Some people have sent in bids, okay? Neil Coda, thank you for 71 months. Type in chat, so I have tried a message, but no. I think you can just do /cheer whatever number space the message, can't you? It's pretty, I mean, I'm driving around this and it's pro mods, but it just felt like, I don't know. It could be an SCS map. You wouldn't really know. It's equally detailed. J1. What's with the gloves? It's to do with the leather on this wheel. It's a very rough, hard, dry leather built for racing. It's not very pleasant to put your hands on, I don't find, so I put gloves on. Normally use it for racing, but my hands don't sweat when I'm trucking like they do when I'm racing. It's just I don't like the feel of this particular wheel's Alcantara leather. Starting to look a bit like British Columbia now. Do you still have a lovely Euro Truck? I haven't seen you play it for a bit. I played Euro Truck more recently than American Truck until today. Look, just perfectly stops, doesn't put a foot down, just balances on 2 wheels. That's a proper skill, that is. Tomato soup and grilled cheese. That is, I've had that before. That's a nice combination. Or cheese on toast and tomato soup in a bowl. Really nice. It's like having a pizza in a different format. You've got your HTV IRL test on Tuesday. Nice. Good luck with it. This is a weird road. It just completely, like, loops back. Just notice this, the lane colouring. They have a white line on the outside and then a yellow line on the inside. Yeah, that was Dog Club Villain. Between the mustard and the mayo, pretty much. No, that was Doyle. You're still hungry and you ate 3 times since the stream started. Maybe you're pregnant. Meeting for 2. That famous phrase. New Axel, thank you for 52 months. I'm doing okay, thank you. Ice cream and pickle. What? Nobody ever asked for pickled ice cream. Trains are short, yeah. Apparently there's a mod that can extend the train length, but some people say it doesn't do your FPS any good. Not a fan of pickles. It's going okay, Frosty Jack. Oh God, Chris, I love beetroot. I could eat a whole, like, jar of beetroot. I love it. And they're good for you. Just don't ever get beetroot juice on your clothes. You'll never get it out. It's probably got the most staining power of any vegetable known to man. Well, we didn't need that sign anyway. It's optional. Sorry. That's the first sign I've killed today. That's not so bad. Not a fan of pickled eggs so much. He just lost your respect. Oh no! Thank you, 43 months. Abdul, how you doing, sir? Thank you for your raid. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I take it you've been iRacing again. What's with the sheriff sticker? It's an air freshener. No, this is not Wyoming. This is Canada. It's a mod. Pro mods. Discovered a new viewpoint. Should we pull over? I think we should. Let's have a look at it. Doing alright, Mr. Abdul, sir? Although I did have COVID all week and I've got rid of that now, so... Wait, no entry. Scumbag. We didn't need that sign either. Just gotta watch that guy's camper van. It's not my fault they put the sign there and made me U-turn into it. Quite a nice little vantage point, actually. Marble Canyon. Lovely. Very nice. You just imagine turning up here with a canoe and just going out there for a bit. Lovely. Look at him, he's like, you just wait till the long dark, mate. All that'll be frozen. Then you'll have the bears coming after you, trust me. So let's go backwards a little bit. Let me can miss this guy's camper van. It's not really made for coming the other way, really, is it? The cattle things. Cattle crossings. Wait, is this a temporary road? What's this? Road work ahead. Lack of road ahead. Oh, it's raining. Summer Jane. God, I did flight sim last weekend and the weekend before me, but not this weekend. There's another vista here. Just chucking it down with rain. That's a very windy train line. Well, this is not SCSJ War, this is Promwoods. Oh, he's banging it through though. What's this? Okay. I think they had a conversation with ProMods a long time ago, Gordon, about all the things they could do together and nothing ever came of it. I think that boat sailed. Lake view was nice. I mean, this is nice. Don't get me wrong, but the lake view was definitely better. Iceland's great in ETS2. They did a cracking job of that. Such a fun place to drive. Hello Adam, thank you 5 months. SMI, yeah. So we've got some switchbacks. Some pretty heavy rain, blimey. Still can't tell the lights are on those, ridiculous. It's the headlights that are the problem, it's just the lighting. It's weird. Through the rain. Yeah, they pretty much did that, Clopepper. It's not so much they dimmed it, they re-implemented the lights, I think. So you can see the cone of light now. But the way it illuminates everything isn't real. Yeah, snow run is the opposite. We need somewhere in between. With a selfie stick? All those scumbag content creator people. Look at me, look at me. Oh, dude, why are you slowing down? Come on, momentum's a thing here. Come on! It's a highly risky maneuver. Right, who wants lottery tickets? Got some numbers? That was a very spicy pass, but seriously, that guy was going to kill my momentum all the way up there. And then coming downhill, he'll just be constantly brake checking. I can see 2 more switchbacks coming. Do we use engine brake? No. Mostly use transmission brake. Morse code for hurry up. USB-B? What a name. Whoa, I thought he was going to drive into me then. Discoverable recruitment agency. Oh yeah, moving military vehicles from one car dealer to another. Seems legit, bro. Oh, what? I swear, man. I'll do. Another chunk of XP. We'll take it. Right, that's 8 o'clock. So we are officially out of time now. That was fun. Whew. Burger bun. I think we're done here. Hope you enjoyed yourselves today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for all the gifted subs and bits and resubs. Appreciate all the support I get. And yeah, today is the first day of another year of doing this, so it's all down to you. Thank you for that. Can't do it without you at the end of the day. And also thank you so very much to the mod team. I know they're not all here, but I want to thank all of them for another year of support from the mods. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're playing Transport Fever 2. We'll start a new map tomorrow, Transport Fever 2. So we've got that to do, and then at 5 o'clock UK time, one of the guys from Urban Games is going to join us for a Q&A, so don't miss that. It's a chance to ask them about some of the features coming in the game, that kind of thing. So yes, a day of transport fevering tomorrow. Should be fun. It's been a little while since we played. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday, whatever you're doing. And hopefully I shall see you all tomorrow. If not, we'll have a good Sunday. Yep, Year 7 ended yesterday. We're starting Year 8 today at Eldril, so we're now in Yachts 8. And obviously, don't forget that the Yachts 8 t-shirts, as splendid as they are now available. Exclamation mark t-shirts if you want to go to that link there. And don't forget they're available in a variety of colours, t-shirts and hoodies. So don't miss out because they're only on sale in April. And they look cool. And I've got one on right now, look. Gold, thank you for gifting 3 subs. Welcome, guys. So yeah, I shall leave you with that. And I shall see you all tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. And have a very good night.